You're listening to a mini episode of the Practical Permaculture podcast.
Hello, and welcome to this week's mini episode on using and valuing diversity. The permaculture principle of using and valuing diversity is about recognizing and harnessing the benefits that come from having a variety of elements within a system. This principle is grounded in the idea that diverse systems are more resilient and productive than homogeneous ones. Diversity can help create stability. This hinges on the concept that the varied elements within the system contribute to its overall robustness and adaptability. Diversity allows for resilience, adaptability to change, reduced vulnerability, complementary functions, and there are multiple layers that build this stability within a system. Imagine in a garden where you've got a combination of flowers, vegetables, herbs. You might plant tomatoes and basil together, which benefit each other. You might then plant some flowers that are interdispersed, like marigolds perhaps, to deter pests, or Queen Anne's lace to attract beneficial insects. You might have a pond nearby that attracts frogs and other things like insects. You can use a mix of compost, green manure, mulch to improve soil health and integrate a rain barrel into your system to manage water efficiently. In this garden of diverse plants and animals, there are design systems that help a stable and resilient system, which provide bountiful yield and a healthy ecosystem. By incorporating these diverse elements into the garden, you have created an adaptable system, a diverse system that can be resilient and robust with any changes, and it will continue to thrive over time. Nowhere in nature do we find monocultures. There's always a diverse number of plants, insects, and animals in a landscape that is thriving. This principle really highlights changes that we've seen over the last, 50 years, where we have started monocropping in agriculture. And by doing so, we've lost a huge amount of diversity in seeds, in trees, and we've also found that we've had increased burden of weeds and pests, which lead to then spraying with chemicals. So in regenerative agriculture, they're now telling us that healthy land cropping should include multiple species of plants. This makes the animals healthier through having access to different plants and a variety. So they're getting different minerals, different vitamins. But it also means that when one type of plant might not be available for grazing, that there's another one to substitute it with. The other thing to think about outside of a gardening context, that the same goes for people within a community. We want a diverse range of skills, opinions, experiences, ages, education. This became really evident to me when I was reading Retro Suburbia. On the street that he depicts, you have people that have these different skills that we can come together and utilize and work within a community. And I've mentioned a few times that a lot of my experience comes from a gardening background because that's how I got into permaculture. And I'm still opening my eyes and learning about how these principles relate to other areas. But, I can see how this is very relevant in a business sense. In a business, you don't want people who all have the exact same skills and the exact same knowledge set. You need diverse people within an organization. So next time you're butting heads with a colleague about how you come across a problem or how you see something, maybe think about how you can value the diversity and how you can enhance that and use it within a business. So that's my quick take on use and value diversity. I think it's a pretty straightforward one, but I think the more and more you think about it, the more settings and applications it can have. So how do you apply it in your life? I'd love to know. Hit us up in the comments, DM us, or join our Facebook group to continue the chat. Join us on Friday for another long format episode, and next Tuesday we'll be unpacking another permaculture principle in our mini episode. Thanks for listening, and bye.